Hello, YouTube land, and welcome back to the Chaos Asylum. I am your host, Alex Payne, and today is Monday Night Raw. So we kick off Monday Night Raw with Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho coming out, and they're talking about this and that, and who made the list, and Kevin Owens going in Hell in a Cell, and how he's going to be the best Universal Champion ever, and this and that. And then pretty much Seth Rollins comes out, and then like Jericho is trying to diss on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins kept dissing him and saying, no, it should say glitter butt and whatnot. And then they had a match. Seth Rollins started dominating this match after commercial break. And then Jericho came back and started dominating. Went to another commercial break. So let's see what happens. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we get back from our commercial break. And Chris Jericho is still having the control over Seth Rollins. And then Seth comes back. And Jericho tries for a Walls of Jericho. He said, "Oh, why am I always gassy when I'm talking? Jeez." Excuse me, and doing that. Excuse me. So he reverses the Walls of Jericho. He puts a couple moves together. He does the Falcon Arrow. 1, 2. Jericho kicks out. He goes to the top rope. Now, Kevin Owens is not supposed to be out there at ringside. Who comes out when Seth Rollins goes to the top rope? Kevin Owens. So then Kevin Owens gets... what is it called? He's like, forget you. Jumps on Jericho on the outside, throws him back in, does the flying knee, goes for a pedigree, reverses into the Walls of Jericho. Kevin Owens comes around the other side, grabs a hold of the rope, pulls it back so Seth can't get it. The ref turns around, like, what you doing? What are you doing? He goes around Jericho, break it, 1, 2, 3, break it, break it, break it. So then, he tries and does some other things. He's arguing with the ref. He goes for a code breaker versus pedigree. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins wins. Jericho walks away. They show pretty much that Bill Goldberg is going to come back tonight and answer the challenge to Brock Lesnar. And Lita is going to be doing an interview with Charlotte. So let's find out what happens tonight. Well, I guess there are going to be 2 interviews from Lita. One from Lita to Charlotte, and then later on tonight there's going to be one with Sasha Banks and Lita. Well, the one with Charlotte just happened, and she was pretty much saying that she don't care if Sasha Banks is legit 100%. She's just 12-0 at pay-per-views. She's going to get the Women's Championship back, and it's sad that she needs the her hometown because she never needed the WWE nerves behind her. So the following matchup that happened, it was on Monday Night Raw. It was a 6-man tag match. It was Mark Henry, R-Truth, and Goldust taking on the Shining Stars and Titus O'Neil. This match went off and they were beating the crap out of Goldust and R-Truth. All hell broke loose. It broke down. What's everybody up to on You Now? I'm on my buddy's broadcast. Chevy Chan, comedian. He's hilarious. Add this app, You Now. Go add me on there. It's the same thing. It's freaking amazing. People broadcast on here. There's amazing people on here. Go check it out. You Now. It's an app. You can download it on your phone, tablet, or computer. There we go. Cheap plug. So then, pretty much, Mark Henry gets tagged in, and R-Truth throws Titus O'Neil at Mark Henry. World's Strongest Slam. 1, 2, 3. Into the match. Mark Henry and the Golden Truth win the match. Let's see what happens next. So we get back from commercial break, and we see that Chris Jericho is coming in the back. He sees Kevin Owens. He's like, man, what's going on? I told you to stay back here. He's like, man, I was just trying to help you out. He's like, I told you to stay back here, you stupid idiot. He's like, what were you going to say to me? Were you going to call me a stupid idiot? I'm not these guys. You just go around calling stupid idiot. And then Stephanie comes out. Comes back and says that she needs her best generals to... Hello, Missy Queen Scully. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing tonight? Yeah, I'm on You Now. And doing a video. Multitasking! And, so she says that she accepts Shane McMahon's challenge, and she needs both her generals to be on the same page. So pretty much, if you don't know what I mean by it, accept SmackDown's challenge, they want a Survivor Series type of match. Where did he go? Oh, he went to the restroom. He'll be right back. I am his guest host. I am Alex Payne. How you doing tonight? I doing? Just give me 1 sec, please. And pretty much what the challenge was, SmackDown challenged Raws in 3 different types of matches. And what it was a traditional Survivor Series match. All 3 of them would be single competitors, women competitors, and tag team, and she accepted. Now it's going to... Now the New Day and Cesaro and Sheamus are out. So here we go. So the matchup between that came out, Cesaro and Sheamus came out together. And this time, Cesaro is on Facebook Live, which is kind of funny. And Sheamus was like, "This is my entrance, fella! Get out of here!" And then he was stressed out, and then the New Day came out. They were talking about how Cesaro looks like the hitman, and Sheamus is just nothing but a big pile of trash. A stinky pile of trash. And that how you cannot say Sheamus' name without shame, whoo, 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 whoo. So it's Big E versus Sheamus, and Big E comes out and starts dominating a little bit. Then Sheamus comes back into, hits a couple moves, and then what's his name? Big E does this big splash on the outside. Cesaro comes over and he's like, "Oh, look at that! You okay, man? Jeez, that looks like it hurts." And then pretty much what happened then was Sheamus does his senton bomb thing he does on the outside. 1 commercial break, and Cesaro legit has one of I think Big E's coat on, which is kind of funny, and he's sitting down in a chair. So let's see who wins this match. Okay, everybody. So what happened was Cesaro and Sheamus with the New Day. The New Day, it was Big E versus Sheamus. And this match went back and forth like crazy. Cesaro pretty much distracted Sheamus. And he's like, "Best broad kick ever, fella." And pretty much Big E rolls him up 1, 2, 3. There we go. Big E wins the match. And he freaks out. He does. Like, Sheamus freaks out. And yeah. So there we go. And later on tonight, we'll hear Goldberg's answer. So the match between Bo Dallas and Neville just happened. Now, Neville was dominating this match for a little bit, and then Bo Dallas came out of nowhere, started hitting crazy moves left and right, and then Neville was going for his finish, and Bo Dallas reversed it, hit his finish, 1, 2, 3, won the match, and now he is attacking his good buddy, Curtis Axel, beating the crap out of him because he's losing his mind and he's believing in himself. Let's see what happens next. So, the next matchup was Bayley versus Dana Brooke. And Dana Brooke was, doing her normal thing, flexing and whatnot. Dana was dominating. Then Brooke came back. Dana hit a move. 1, 2, 3. Dana wins the match. Paul Heyman pops up and says, "Brock, I know what you're coming to do." Not Brock, but Goldberg, I know what you're coming to do. You're coming here to say, yes, don't do it. Don't accept this challenge. This is just a video game fantasy that we did. Don't do it because you're going to piss Brock Lesnar off. Just like you pissed off Brock Lesnar 12 years ago when you beat him. He's like, you accept this challenge, you're going to be humbled, victimized, and conquered. Say no. So, see what happens. So, Braun Strowman comes back out. He's taking 3-on-1, and in normal form, destroys everybody, hits his finishing move. He does a double drop kick, knocks both of them out of the ring, throws one guy over the top rope at him, hits his finishing move on the inside. 1, 2, 3. Fully, I want competition. I told you so. I'm coming back to get some. Who comes out? Sami Zayn comes out. Gets in the ring. They get face-to-face. Braun pushes him away, walks away. Well, to be honest, Rusev came out with Lana, and they were talking about Rusev's heritage with his mom, his dad, his brother, his cousins, and everybody. Roman Reigns comes out and says, "I don't care, you can bring them all. I'll still kick your butt in Hell in a Cell." Then Lana slaps him, and then he gets kicked in the face, and then he reverses it into You know, and uh, and then Roman just gets the crap beat out of him, gets slammed onto the steel steps. Accolade walks away. Big Cass. Big Cass versus, what was it? Oh God, oh, my head is like legit. Carl Anderson, and that match was quick. He destroyed him like there was no tomorrow. And 1, 2, 3, going to back. There's a thing between Brian Kendrick and some guys that he's helping him have. And then, you know, TJ Parker comes in, cuts a promo, and then 2 other guys come in. And I guess there's supposed to be some kind of 6-man tag. Up next, it's going to be... Oh, what's it called? Give me a minute, guys. Gotta think. Sasha Banks' interview with Lita. So Sasha Banks just got done doing the interview with Lita, and Lita brought up her back situation. She said, well, you know, it's doing alright. I'm good. And she said, what do you feel? And, telling you, it's just crazy. Like, wow. I'm, like, so shocked and flabbergasted that they're legit. I'm so happy that they're going to let girls finally get in the Hell in a Cell and do what they're going to do. I'm so happy for you girls. But Sasha Banks pretty much said that she's going to retain the title because she has a hometown advantage, and that she's pretty much going to prove that she is the dominant female, pretty much. There we go. Up next is going to be... I mean, pretty much what's going on. It's a 6-man tag match, and it's a cruiserweight match, and it was awesome. There was left and right, up and down, over the top rope, crazy cruiserweight division match. The only 2 people I know on the teams was I would just say Team TJ Parker versus Team Brian Kendrick. Everybody was flying all over the ring. The way the match ended, Brian Kendrick got in the ring, put his submission move on one guy. I think it's called Captain Hook. Tapped him out. Yeah, there we go. Up next will be Goldberg coming out to answer the challenge. So, the last thing that happened tonight was Bill Goldberg came out. He talked about all kinds of fun stuff. And he said, well, you want to know who's next? He said how he was pretty much going, and he was talking about also that he created some drama going around the world talking about WWE 2K17 and whatnot. And you know what? He's like, whatever, I don't care. I accept your challenge because you're next. Fans go crazy. Walks around the ring, picks his son up, you know, high fives everybody, goes up the rampway. Raw ends. So, like always, leave a comment. Hit that like button. And if you haven't done it already, smash that subscribe button. Later.